digging into your opponent and what your opponent's character's options are and just abusing it. And what?
Yeah, no.
No, yeah. Okay,
Cool.
okay.
So Doorstop recently ranked #2 in Ohio. So #1 was Geist, who we just saw. You know, Toast Cosmos went unranked. Doorstop also coming off not too long ago, 9th place at Shine. You know, doing well at Riptide as well. So you know, we've got you know a lot of majors results from Doorstop recently. You know, let's see if he can stack up.
Actually placed one spot lower than Winter Shorts, who we saw earlier.
Yeah. At Riptide? Not Riptide.
No, at
Big House. At Big House, yeah. That's
lost to the same Piranha Plant.
That's true, that's true. But at Riptide, Doorstop got, I believe, 17. It's very, very good.
Very respectable.
And then 9th at Shine, beating Ling, who's an incredible Peach player. So, you know, maybe this is a matchup that... So Doorstop recently moved to Northeast Ohio, and originally from Cincinnati, sponsored by the Cincinnati Fear. And, you know, with that Ling win, I'm expecting a lot of matchup knowledge here, probably something he's not too worried about.
So here what I'm seeing right out of the gate is there's a lot of shield coming out from Haarsnow, just trying to figure out where Doorstop wants to be attacking, because regardless of how many safe options Zero Suit Samus has on shield, it is still hard for her to deal with it. With that grab being as low as it is, oh, beautiful parry, but still wasn't able to punish anything.
No, he did forward air. That was so good. So good. Yeah, so as we talked about with the Dawn set, Peach's ledge trapping is incredible, and she's really going to get
What the?
Oh.
That is exactly what I was talking about. Understanding your character's limits, understanding the enemy character's limits, but it doesn't matter because that's a Stitch face, and this stock is going to. He caught the Stitch face. Okay, he just threw it. He threw it. Okay, that could have been big, but that down B was insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know that, you know, in terms of the combo game at low percents, you know, Haarsnow is among the best with racking people up. But at the high percent that we're at right here, you know, we're going to have to see if the ledge trapping is on par with the other Peaches that we've seen, like Dawn and that. So, because, you know, I do think that, you know, Peach doesn't have, like, confirms to kill. You know, like the way that Zero Suit does, you're talking with, like, the fair one. Like, Peach's kills come from ledge traps, so that's going to kill. That's ridiculous. I mean, that was just a really good coverage. It's like the classic Zero Suit down smash, but
perfectly spaced to cover roll and normal get up.
So like killing with Zero Suit, like it's not bad by any means, but it's like weird. Like the way that she kills is so odd. I don't think there's another character that has like kill options like, oh, you know, stun gun, like flip kick berry. Like that's so odd. Who besides like Rob? Oh, another read. That's that's the fair bear we were talking about earlier. Complete evisceration game 1, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it was really, after that first one, Haarsnow, after that first stock, the down B, Haarsnow really couldn't regain his footing there, and just a few good reads let Doorstop rack on that damage, keep Haarsnow out of the range where he could actually play the game, and really just allowed him to keep racking on advantage, and then all of a sudden, you're dead. Like that has to be one of the hardest things mentally to go through. A game where it's like you feel like you were getting the neutral wins, you feel like you can get the neutral wins, but you die to a really good read the first stock, and then second stock it's like, oh, what, I just died. Okay, well third stock, oh, I just died again. Like those can be super demoralizing.
So Haarsnow started off this game with the dash attack and immediately rolling after whipping, and I think that is, you know, the exact habit that he got punished for in this last game 1. I wonder if that's going to be something that is a consistent habit, or if Haarsnow is going to be able to adapt to that. Because I know that Doorstop, being the level that he is going to, you know, not only punish Haarsnow for that, but kill him for it on a repeated basis if that doesn't change. But I also see that we're on to Smashville here, which I think is really good. I think this is the classic counter pick for Zero Suit because, you know, she is incredible at running away. And I think, you know, with the up close pressure that Peach is able to provide, a small stage is perfect for it. The Fair Bear not going to kill this time. That was an Air Bear, actually. Yeah. Okay, so I don't like that high up B.
No, neither do I. I think it's not going to get punished, but it's forward throw. Oh, tried to get something really cheeky there, reading the side B, but just a little bit late on it.
Yeah. It's so, you know, tell me if I'm wrong about this, but in my view, it's so rare that you see the, oh wow. It's the same roll. It's the same roll over and over again.
It's another Stitch face.
And on Smashville, that's so valuable. But like literally, he's gonna stay up on that platform till it's gone. Okay, we got some Zares from a spacing that wouldn't be able to be covered by a turnip throw. That's a close snare. Gets parried, no punish though. ZSS's snare is so unbelievably safe that he probably can't even punish that with the turnip throw. Yeah, and he's successfully waits out the Stitch face there.
See, if I were Haarsnow, I'd just accept. Wait, I have the percent lead. Sure, it's only like 3%, but you still have to come after me.
That's the thing with the 7-minute timer, man. Is that like because it's so big, like people like they don't have like you're losing, right? It's like, oh, I'm losing. I have to approach, but you don't have to. The timer's so long. You can get that out a little bit. You know what I mean? So Haarsnow should you know be working down that clock, forcing Doorstop to make it even. And right now we've still got a very large Haarsnow lead. I'm not sure what that read was. Didn't land.
Didn't get punished either. Is ZSS trying to there? Truly a bear, not going to quite kill.
Dodge with the first option.
Okay, turnip. Ooh, gets the mistake.
Such a good catch with the float, slowly working toward the shield, and then right as it's dropped, an air kill.
Down tilt, not going to quite get anything out of it.
He did way too much. Oh, it didn't kill. Interesting. I thought he was dead to that. Maybe, was that a directional air dodge?
No, it was just a normal air dodge.
Okay.
That's why he still had time. That's just what ZSS's air dodge looks like.
Dude, the roll, again, it didn't get hit this time, but we'll see. That has to be something that, like, Haarsnow shifts. Like, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like if we haven't seen the adaptation thus far, it's not going to come. I think we're going to see another roll hard punish by down smash for a victory. But it won't matter if you can't get the damage racked up. Peach is really good at racking up damage, especially on Smashville. You know.
Ridiculously good, and we have seen a lot. We've seen a lot more from Haarsnow in this game. Just being able to get what he wants. I mean, I still feel like the story of this game is Doorstop, but Haarsnow getting the damage that he needs, really racking up something well. Yeah, these rolls in, you're right. They're really getting him punished.
That was a little bit of a different roll in because it was after a mistake.
Yeah.
The DI in on that dash step there. Okay, so Haarsnow's forcing the issue. Oh my, what a call out. So the read there, or the reaction maybe, was simply that Haarsnow was going to hit a button. You know what I mean? And the up B was just bigger than the button that he hit. That down air, you know, it's stubby. It's a multi-hit, it's very hard to deal with on shield. It's combos, but it's tiny.
I definitely admire Haarsnow for the action. He thought, okay, I might get punished for an aerial here, but I need to still land. Let's put out something that lingers a lot, something that's directly below me. But Doorstop, that up B going right through it, or even waiting until there wasn't a really big hitbox. I'm not sure how big each of those down air hits is going to be, but just blasting right through it. Haarsnow definitely doesn't feel like it was the stage, neither do I. You just got unlucky a few times, Doorstop outplayed you a few more, and you ended up losing. So I definitely like him going back to Smashville, but let's see if Doorstop can just take the stock here and rising Nair.
It's also like, if you think about the way that Peach functions with disadvantage, like her float is her best option, but you only get one. She doesn't want to immediately match float. So what that usually entails is the Peach immediately matching a button. You know what I mean? Because they want to use something, but they don't want to immediately waste their float. And so a lot of times you see an immediate down air. That's like the tumble breaking option typically that I see. So.
All right, turn up into forward air. That is one thing that Peach has, and we are seeing Haarsnow abuse it. Yeah, he's doing immediate options. After he whiffs, he's doing immediate options. That time just staying in shield, good on him. But ooh, that was a fast side B.
And it's like, oh, that was such a good spacing. Oh, that was so good by Haarsnow to get that kill with the corner pressure. So like one thing that, you know, we're talking a lot about Haarsnow's rolls in, especially after using a move, a button. That was so good.
Very good, but not going to kill. 99%.
But it's not like it's
that'll kill.
So obvious. That was just like the most obvious side B in the world. But yeah, so a lot of players go for, you know, whiff into immediate defensive option, right? It takes a really seasoned veteran to go for something like walking or like jumping away or just, you know, just like reacting to what your opponent does. That's the hardest thing to do in a game where everything is so fast.
Really the limiting yourself rather than trying to go at your peak.
Because you're like, oh, I messed up. I got to do something to not get hit. And then they hit you for the thing that you did to not get hit.
Yeah.
So there's been like multiple up smashes. None of them have hit. I don't really get it.
So I understood that one. He was trying to read the roll in, and he didn't have a lot of options there. And he thought, oh, ZSS doesn't want to get dash attacked here, so it'll be the roll in because that's the only thing that stops it. But no.
I'm not saying it was the worst option ever, but ZSS.
He just down tilts underneath the side B active frames.
That was a good recovery by Doorstop to not get 2-framed by that turnip there. But ZSS has a very reactable and bad roll. So I feel like if you're going to look for a roll to catch ZSS, especially when they're at a percent that the up smash will kill anyway, you don't need to do it preemptively. Just react and punish them for it. That was a really good landing grab. You know, I think that's another thing that a lot of players, you know, underutilize. Peach, one of the best characters at doing that because of the float mix-ups.
I definitely think Peach players are very good at doing that because when you see your opponent floating there, you want to shield because you know, oh, they can't grab me, but Peach just landing right there. That's going to kill?
It's so sad because that was like an issue that was forced. It didn't need to be. Like, Haarsnow was winning.
And that parry just getting Doorstop back that lead, but 181 definitely going to die to that attack.
You know, if you're winning, right, even if you're losing, right, you don't need to force kills. And I think a lot of people, you know, the good opponents will realize when their opponent wants to force a kill, and they'll just simply wait, and they'll react. They'll stay at a reactable range, you know. Peach's dash attack is a burst option, but it only goes so far. And they'll just immediately react, frame one shield, up E, and it kills you. That's
neutral air.
Oh!
Okay,
not the space.
DI'd in, very good.
This is like a really tough block for Haarsnow, honestly. All right, we're going to see a neutral get up, roll, down smash. Oh, just okay.
Oh.
Damage? Oh.
No, misses the move forward on his neutral air. Okay, up Zaire into dash attack, a little bit of damage here. 101 now, grab, back throw, no side B. Ooh, there was a side B into the up B.
Just the immediate button.
Oh.
It was good. 3-0, Doorstop. That will lock up our winner semis matches. So